All right, welcome back, everyone. Look, I do drink out of a Winnie the Pooh mug, and yes, I drink out of it often, and yes, it's amazing, and yes, I won't stop. If you've been following me on Twitter for the past 2 weeks, which I recommend all of you to do the same, I expressed my opinions about how I didn't want to watch any preview coverage. I didn't want to watch any more Uncharted stuff, basically because I was afraid I was going to see another emotional cutscene, or I was going to see another set piece, or I was going to see something that was rather important to the overall Uncharted 4 experience. Excuse me. And that's what I was afraid of. So obviously, after a lot of people wanted me to react to this new footage, I just kind of stayed silent. I said, sorry, it ain't happening. It just ain't happening. I ain't going to ruin that experience for myself. And I did a little more research, and a lot of people were telling me, look, it doesn't have any spoiler stuff. It doesn't have any emotional cutscenes or set pieces or anything like that. It does have a new environment, of course, but stuff that we saw in the story trailer. The Madagascar, which is, Uncharted 4 Thief's End Madagascar. So, in terms of that, there is apparently one combat encounter, somebody told me, and that they say that in itself isn't like a big part of, it isn't like a main combat encounter or anything like that. It's just one of the many. So I told myself, all right, most likely at some point I'm going to succumb to the pressure and just watch it. So might as well do it now, get it over with, and a little surprise for everyone. I think I already did it on the new Cave show, which you guys can check out. I'm gonna post some more episodes today, or some more topics today. But I said that I was going to do a full playthrough of Uncharted 4 Thief's End. You know, I typically like to play with the lights off and with headphones on, and I don't want to focus on absolutely anything but the screen in front of me. And I am going to do that, but I am also going to film myself doing it, and I'm going to do a full playthrough of Uncharted 4 Thief's End when it comes out, and I'm going to be doing it very often with other games as well, including Quantum Break. So as soon as I'm done with this, I'm going to start playing. And that's exactly what's going to be happening. This video is 16 minutes long, so I should probably stop talking. Let's go ahead and play.
Sam. Satellite saying, Victor?
He's got my shirt.
Yeah, not a goddamn thing.
Let's go roll up the sleeves.
Hey, you know what never loses signal? Paper.
Well, of course.
All right, this route right
Smart
here
ass.
should take us straight to the volcano. Might get a little bumpy, though. Let's get the show on the road.
Just look at that backdrop. Amazing. Got my Sam look on. I'm ready.
So,
Chapter 10.
Well, the map shows all these
12
structures
towers.
around the volcano. Some abandoned outposts, a handful of watchtowers.
Watchtowers?
Avery was the most wanted man in the world, so if he was hiding something out here,
Game
it makes
looks
sense
incredible.
He'd need lookouts.
One of those towers is right on the volcano.
With Avery's
I gotta say, they probably
crossed.
made the best foliage I've ever seen in any video game.
See some ruins up ahead.
See, that's what they were
Wait
talking
here, I'll
about.
go
They
take
were
a look.
talking about how you could exit the vehicle and explore, which is
Oh,
good
Victor,
for
still do a lot of
what's
traveling
probably
these
going to
days?
be a big
I try.
space, right? This is like
Tend to
the
pick jobs that get me away from the computer.
open world aspect of Uncharted 4 now, which is really open world,
Shocking
but
how much of the business has moved to the internet. I mean, I bet you have all sorts of options to get rid of hot cargo now.
Yeah, sure.
just the
but
detail.
I
The
prefer
detail.
talking
It's
to
all
clients
about
face to
detail with
face.
them.
Get a good read on them. Hard to do that in a chat room talking to some guy in Antiquity Master 37.
Look at how he climbs. Just everything is so realistic, and the animations is. I don't think I've ever seen a game with better animations than Uncharted 4, and I haven't even played it.
Not much to see here.
Well,
Nothing worthwhile. Come on, let's keep going. Hey, so with our luck, what are the odds this volcano is going to erupt on us?
0. It's extinct. Trust me, that's the first thing I looked up when we said we were heading for a volcano. That and where to rent the cheapest 4x4.
Wait, Sully, you're telling me that you actually did some research?
Can't let you be the know-it-all every time, kid.
Look at the water.
Would you look at that?
A secret cave behind the waterfall. Gentlemen, we're on a pirate adventure.
This game's gonna be
7?
amazing. Zero doubt in my mind about it.
So, Victor, how is it that you know King's Bay so well, huh?
Well, first time out here was for a swap. Pull them down.
Again, of course.
And in the process of negotiating...
Last of Us style.
We hit it off.
Bring it home.
And I made it a point to come visit every few years.
Well, maybe
All those
we can
goddamn
any trouble
garbage
we might get into.
crates
Can you
had to
still reach
move.
out to him?
That game.
Oh,
It's a note.
mistake.
It wasn't like that for once. We just saw the world in similar ways.
See, this is the shit they
Besides,
learned from The Last of Us.
Brazil. Been a few years since we've seen each other.
The environmental storytelling, the looking around, scavenging,
First,
seeing letters like
try
that.
this out.
You found the treasure, Nathan.
All right, let's get moving.
A little warning next time.
That's the first time in years I've had 2 showers in one day.
The back and forths are so good.
That bridge there is what you would call rickety.
This looks promising. Come on, baby. Let's go.
It's a lot of mud in this game, huh? Look how the truck gets dirty.
Made it.
Okay, kids.
So goddamn
Don't
gorgeous.
drop us.
Hey, just keep it slow. Keep it in the center.
Yeah, there's a lot of backseat driving going on. Ah! We're good. Everything's good.
Jesus Christ.
What lighting engine are
Onward
they
and
using?
upward.
I got mud in my mouth. Ah. I'm getting nowhere fast. All right, hang on, guys.
Okay,
You need traction here.
right, so the rocks.
Nathan, the rocks.
I got it.
Nathan the rocks.
Okay, I think I'm getting the hang of this. There we go.
I'm starting to like Sam. Like a lot. I mean,
Oh,
you know what I mean.
Jesus. Oh, my spine.
Look at the water. Just look at the water. I don't... There's nothing fake about that water.
Look,
There's
tire
nothing
tracks.
like, I don't...
Someone came up this way.
If you took a picture of that water, just up close, I would tell you it was real.
Hey, look up there on the hill. Got a tower or something.
Now we're talking.
Hey, Victor, what were you arguing with the rental guy?
Look how large this
Your
area
brother
is.
insisted on getting a 4x4 with a winch.
So you sprung for the winch, but you couldn't spring for the suspension. I got it.
Hey, it's important. Going off-road, it might rain, might be muddy.
How about we go through this whole goddamn thing and never use that winch?
See?
Shit.
I hope this is how frequently they talk to each other all game. We are off-roading
Take this
for
slow.
real.
Yeah.
So Nathan, you're thinking Avery, too, and some other big shot pirates pulled their treasure and
I'm loving
came out
every
here
single
because-
second of this right now.
Why exactly? Who knows? Maybe for protection? British authorities were closing in on them.
Sure. Maybe he helped them disappear. I mean, the guy clearly had a knack for hiding things.
And go.
And no.
That was a valiant effort.
Let's go check out that tower.
I'll come with.
God, man, I'm
It's
getting
in
like
pretty good shape for
goosebumps.
something several hundred years old.
Yeah. They're definitely ruins from Avery's era. Sam, look.
That's Christopher Condon's sigil. He's captain of the Fiery Dragon, operated out of Madagascar around Avery's time. So maybe Avery recruits pirate captains to, what, be his lookouts? That don't make any sense.
No, it doesn't.
Well, maybe each captain was responsible for a tower, along with providing the men.
It's not just Avery.
Whatever the
I'm
case,
gonna read it fast enough.
this certainly isn't our final stop on our tour.
Look at the freaking view. Oh. There's so many small things that they're doing that you wouldn't notice it otherwise unless you just like...
Bark stripped away. Something was wrapped around this tree.
It's a next-gen tree right there.
Hey, did you know our car came with a winch?
No, really? I didn't know. What you gonna do with it?
Not sure yet.
Tied around the tree. That's right, okay. I don't know why I'm so slow. I'm too tired, maybe that's why.
There. That ought to do it.
Oh, yes.
Whoa, whoa.
Well, that looked like fun.
Steeper than it looks. All right, ready?
Give it a shot.
Classic Sully.
Here we go. Steady. Steady. See, Sully? Winch. Totally worth it.
We cleared a hill. It hasn't exactly paid for itself.
Well, not yet. Small victories.
Yeah, well, I'll celebrate the big ones.
The banter is amazing. The graphics are incredible. It seems like
Feast
everything...
your eyes, gentlemen.
Wow.
Spectacular.
Just imagine.
And the
You
music.
come here, a well-to-do pirate far away from your oppressive government.
Look how
Poor
big these
oppressed
levels
pirates.
are.
All they wanted to
Freaking
do was
massive.
murder and pillage in peace.
No, they wanted to live as free men.
Well, if you're gonna pick a place to run away from society, you could do a lot worse than here.
It's taken forever to get to this volcano.
This is why I'm okay with this preview right now, because there's so many ways you can go,
They
really.
had to start in England, sail to
Or, like,
Brazil,
explore
then
different
cut
areas
back
that it's
across
like-
the Atlantic to South Africa,
Sam.
and they figured all that out with paper, charts, and by looking at the stars.
Hey, you're describing sailing to a former squid. Oh, shit. Stop, stop.
I'm so engaged in this right now. Not even talking.
What do we got? Military types poking around.
Alright, so this is
These
the...
guys? Yep. Son of a bitch. Looks like they found an old colony outpost.
But the wrong one, right?
That's the good news.
And that means it's bad news.
The only route to the volcano is straight through them.
No, shit. We do have to drop on them.
What's the play here, Nathan?
This isn't even a
Follow my
cutscene.
lead.
And the facial animations are still on point. What are you gonna do? Run over everyone? Yes. I would typically, in this kind of situation, I would just try to stealth everyone. So I'm glad this game has, you know, a deep focus on stealth.
Good. Place looks empty. I'd like to get it over with and move on.
Again, I'll say it again, best foliage I've ever seen.
Orders come in. Any news from the other sites? Nothing yet.
Can we call them and let them know we're ready?
Orders are to sit tight, so we sit tight. Waste of resources.
No. I better be able to turn that shit off.
Explosives nearly blew up everyone in the street. I'd say it's a good thing you're not in charge.
I hate indicators like that. Reminds me of like Metal Gear Solid 5. Just tag everyone. Or like a Splinter Cell game. Or just any game with like stealth, really. I just don't mark anyone, but that yellow one, I just hope that I hope I could turn that off.
Talk to me, man.
The yellow outline. It's just immersion breaking. You're like, oh yeah, that's right, I'm playing a game. Fuck, forgot. I like the fact that it still feels like Uncharted, you know, it's like, yeah, all the animations are realistic and fluid, but he still has that ease of jumping and climbing, and it still feels a little kind of like arcadey. It's like arcadey realism. Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, I get to that's snipe him. So don't mark him, snipe him. Yeah.
Morning, boys.
Oh no. This is probably Bruce playing it too.
Shit.
That was awesome. The explosions are so awesome in this game too. Yeah.
Nice shot.
Push up on him!
Crap. Again. See what I mean? It's like definitely has some arcadey elements to it.
Come on, time to bail!
Well, they're persistent assholes, aren't they?
Come on, come on.
Hey, Nate, we're sitting ducks in this thing.
Run it. Everything's still destructible.
Hang on!
Uncharted 4, A Thief's End, May 10th. So, the reason why I like this particular footage is because, yeah, I know, there's a new environment, but we already knew that environment existed. It's not like, and apparently there's even more environments in this. So, so they go to Madagascar, of course, and then these other locations. I still don't know. There's so many, but there's something that I realized in the past couple of days is that I feel like I trust them now as far as Naughty Dog goes with their marketing campaign. Yeah, they messed up with Uncharted 3. They spoiled the plane sequence, specifically that set piece. But I feel like they understand now. So the set piece that we saw at E3 last year, which was the escape Sam sequence, or the chase after Sam sequence, or the Sam, I don't know. That sequence was spectacular, but I feel like that's one of the simpler set pieces that they probably have for the game, and I felt like they just probably had to show off some of that. And remember, in the beginning, they just had that at a closed door event, so they didn't even show the latter end of the craziness that was that set piece. They didn't even really want to show that off until some people, demanded for it, and they were just like, all right, we'll release it online. So that's what they did, unless they already had it planned that they were going to release it a week later. But the point I'm trying to make is that I feel like I can trust them now, as far as key details in the story. We've seen about 50 minutes to an hour of the game already, right? We've seen a 15-minute gameplay footage. The very first bit of Uncharted 4 that we ever saw, that was 15 minutes. This was about 16 minutes, so that's half an hour. And then the E3 demo that we saw, that was 15 minutes long. That's 45 minutes, and we saw about 5 minutes of story. The beginning, where Sam finally comes and talks to Nathan for the first time in years. That sequence is about 5 minutes long. So we've seen about 15 minutes of the game, and that's not including the story trailers and stuff that show different environments and all the the GIFs that we've been looking at for days now and weeks. And we've seen a lot of the game, but yet again, it's the longest Uncharted yet. So that was the 10th chapter, which I'm assuming it's not the very beginning of the game, but probably like a third of the way through. I'm assuming there's probably like 30 chapters maybe in this one, if it's a little longer than the other ones. The other ones had like 20 something. So I'm okay with that. I'm fine with that. Anything further beyond that point, then I have a problem with. And I'm assuming that all the stuff that we've already seen is before that. So I'm okay with what we've seen. That's why I felt comfortable watching this, even though I've been very adamant about not seeing any more footage. But let me know what you guys think about the Madagascar. Again, game looks incredible. The dialogue is what got me here, and how fun the Jeep is going to be to drive it around, and how big Madagascar is in terms of space. A lot of exploration, a lot of nooks and crannies. I'm going to be getting the strategy guide for this because I feel like there's going to be stuff I'm going to miss and on my second and third playthrough. So yes, I am going to be playing Uncharted 4 Thief's End. I'm going to play through the whole thing, and I am going to make videos for it. And it's going to be exciting, and I'm obviously going to review it, do all that stuff. It's going to be a fun second week of May, and I personally can't wait. Let me know what you guys think about the Madagascar footage. Just, what more can I say? I mean, I can't be blown away any more than I possibly can. It's almost like I'm losing my Uncharted 4 energy for epicness. But let me know what you guys think, again, about the graphics, the dialogue, Nate and Sully and Sam. It's just let me know. I'd like to discuss with you guys in the comments. And if you hate me, you know what to do. If you love me, you know what to do. Right now, it is 8:19 a.m. I've been filming all night, just filming stuff, and that's why maybe you can see I'm tired as hell, but it is what it is. I got to do what I got to do. So there's going to be a few videos today and more this week, and I'm excited to show you guys what I have planned for the channel in the future. So again, you hate me, you know what to do. Love me, you know what to do. Like me, you know what to do. And if you really, really, really hate me, then you can go fuck yourself. I'll see you guys all later.